So there we were, a group of friends just enjoying a lazy Saturday afternoon at the mall, our minds filled with the typical concerns of the weekend: which food court stall to hit first and if we could justify another game of laser tag. Nothing out of the ordinary, really, until my friend Dave, who had been eyeing a pretzel the size of a small dog, suddenly froze, his expression transforming into a mix of horror and disbelief. The unmistakable sound of fabric tearing echoed through the food court, immediately drawing our attention to Dave's distressed denim jeans, which had decided to call it quits at the most inopportune moment. Now, Dave is not one to be easily rattled, but the sight of his brightly colored boxer briefs peeking through his newly ventilated jeans was enough to send him into a panic. He dashed towards the nearest clothing store, a clearance bin his only hope for salvation. As he sifted through the remains of last season's fashion disasters, we could barely contain our laughter. What could have been a mortifying moment turned into a spectacle as Dave emerged from the store in an ensemble that can only be described as avant-garde: an neon green Hawaiian shirt, plaid pajama pants, and, for reasons known only to him, a fedora with a plastic flower. The mall had somehow transformed into Dave's personal runway, and to his credit, he strutted with the confidence of a man who had just debuted the latest in haute couture. Shoppers stopped to stare, some even snapping pictures, while we half expected a talent scout to appear and whisk him away to Milan. Dave, however, was unfazed. He embraced the absurdity of his predicament, posing for selfies and even signing an autograph on a napkin for a kid who thought he was part of some viral marketing stunt. As we finally made our way out of the mall, trying not to trip over ourselves in fits of laughter, Dave turned to us with a mischievous grin. "You know," he said, adjusting his fedora with a flourish, "I guess you could say I really pantsed myself today." And with that, our ordinary mall day ended in the most extraordinary fashion, proving that sometimes, all you need is a little tear to make a big impression.